welcome. And don't forget, Games Extra Point is brought to you by Fat Boy Coffee. Fat Boy Coffee. Don't let the fat fool you. Hey, I encourage you to go to www.fatboycoffee.com and check out all the great flavors and types of coffees that's offered by Fat Boy Coffee. You will not be disappointed in this product at all. Um, you know, I like to try to come and bring some different things to you guys every week, or something to think on and chew on, and as we go out and we enjoy our lives as much as we can to the fullest. Um, and just real quick, man, big shout out and happy belated Memorial Day. And I just want to thank all the men and women of service that serve this country and that have died and fallen in our honor, and not just the military, but the first responders, also police and firemen and everyone else who's laid their lives on the line for us to have a good life, man. And I got a lot of family members that serve, so thank you all. And I know y'all had to deal with fallen comrades, so you know, prayers be out to you while you deal with that on that Memorial Day. Um, Today's extra point is called Stronger Together. And the more I sit back and think on some of the things that have been happening in this world in Uvalde, Texas, and Buffalo, New York, I just think it's time for people to really realize that we have to be stronger together and we have to rely on one another to help us get through these tough times. And as much as I said before on the show, I love sports, and I think sports can be a great bridge over some things that are divides, but also I think it helps people heal together. And I think the Buffalo Bills have done that in a great way, something that's not getting a lot of press nationwide, but a lot of press in the New York area. The Buffalo Bills have gone above and beyond to try to help the city of Buffalo um, overcome the horrific grocery store shooting that took place a few weeks ago. And I just want to say, big shout out to the Buffalo Bills organization, players, coaches, front office, everybody involved in that organization has been doing what they can to give back. And this time is hard. Um, it's something hard to deal with every day if you live in that community in that situation. But for other people around the world, we're somewhat moving on with our lives, and then as soon as that happens, a few weeks later, a tragic situation in Uvalde, Texas happens where 21 people die, innocent children, teachers, got shot by the hands of someone that was 18 years old, obviously had some issues, but was able to get a hold of an assault rifle and take those lives. But you have great people working together in that community, um, that's trying to help loved ones deal with some of the hardest situations they'll ever have to deal with. And that's donating caskets and making sure that these families are able to have the proper burial services to pay their final respects to their loved ones. And as a parent, I can't even imagine what that's like to have to start planning something like that. And I pray to God that I never have to do it. But it just goes to show that people are getting by because they have other great people around them, helping them deal with tough situations, helping them get through the things that they wouldn't be able to get through without those people helping them. And guys, the more I think about it, and I'm not trying to sit up here and be a holy roller because I know there's things I need to deal with in my life to help make me better. But I know there's people that help me along the way, so that no matter what's going on, let's never forget what happened in Buffalo or Uvalde. But let's find a way to reach out to people. And not everyone's going to agree with what the problem is, but at the same time, we can all agree that there needs to be a solution. Reach out, talk to someone that you may have never talked to before about how you would help in that situation, and we'll ask them what they would do to help in the situation, because it's never easy to deal with death, especially the death of young individuals, as young as these kids were, and as innocent as they were. And to think in Buffalo, you go into the grocery store to try to shop for some grocery on a Saturday morning, and your life was taken away from you. Um, there's no words that I can think of to to express how sorry I am for all the families involved in both of these mass shootings. But I know that I believe in the higher power of God, that I believe if we all reach out, decide to talk to each other, work together, that we can get something good out of all of this, and we don't have to sit back and hate each other or blame each other and point fingers at one another about why these tragic situations happen, about why it was so easy to get firearms in both of these situations. But something can be done. It can be rectified. We'll never replace the lives lost, but we can always remember them. So let's try to remember them together. Remember, reach out. Talk to someone that you may have never talked to before, or you may never have talked to if the situation didn't exist. It's time for us to start healing as a country, to get closer and work together to get through all the senseless violence that we've been going through as a country. I'm your boy, Big Game James, host of Big Game Sports Buzz, 1/3 of the Sports Chop Shop and Cowboys Cutting Up. Please make sure if you get a chance, check us out here on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter at Big Game Sports Buzz, Big Game Sports Buzz on YouTube. If you like it, subscribe and make sure you hit that notification bell so you'll be notified every time that we drop brand new content. Thank you for tuning in. Stronger together. Big Game James, and this is my Extra Point.